Okay guys, what do Sherlock, RoboCop, Thor, and Metallica all have in common? You guys are never gonna get this one. Oh, f***. You've probably already seen the title of this video, huh? Well, that was poorly planned. What's up, Screen Addicts? Tom Fonz here. I've been reading all my favorite movie blogs this week, but it seems like there's nothing really cool to talk about, probably because everyone's just waiting for Comic-Con next week. Comic-Con, or The Con as Class 3 nerds like to call it, will be kicking off next Thursday in San Diego, and as happens every year, people are already freaking out. But I do get it. I'm from San Diego, and I'm a huge comic book fan, so the mere idea of Comic-Con is just too awesome to be true. No, it's not what it used to be, and yes, it has become a bloated cluster tourist trap of mammoth proportions, but no matter how mainstream the con gets, it will always have a place in my heart. Comic-Con just gets bigger and bigger every year. The BBC will be sending Sherlock, which if you haven't seen it, trust me, it's a big deal. Sony will have a presence with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 and their RoboCop remake. I'm pretty sure no one really gives a f*** about Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I am very curious about their RoboCop panel. More to the point, I'd be curious to check out the RoboCop panel because Samuel L. Jackson is in it, and that is more than enough for me.
Does he look like a bitch?
Okay, I'm sorry for being so harsh on Amazing Spider-Man 2. I actually am very curious to see more pictures of a constipated Paul Giamatti. Sorry, I mean the Rhino. Obviously, Marvel is going to remind people that they are taking over the industry at this year's con. They'll have a panel for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Joss Whedon, which will be the most impossible event to try to get into. Seriously, I think people started lining up for it back at Comic-Con 2012. Okay, that's not true. But seriously, if that were possible, people would actually do that. They'll also have panels for Thor: The Dark World and Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which is a pretty cool story arc in the comics, and I hope they do it justice. There's also some rumors that Marvel will unveil the still unnamed titles they have planned for 2016 and 2017, but who knows if that's actually gonna happen. Last but not least, Metallica will be at the Comic-Con this year. They'll have a panel on Friday promoting their upcoming movie, Through the Never. I'm sure a lot of metal fans just sharted themselves when they heard that news. The entire band will be there screening footage of their 3D part narrative, part concert film, where they play themselves, but they're not the main characters. I'm a little confused, but that's okay. So those are some of the major panels for this year's con. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are going, or if you're not going. That's also totally fine. I'm Tom Fonz, thanks for watching, and a word of advice, if you plan on going in costume to Comic-Con, don't dress up like some super obscure character that no one's ever heard of just to out-fan all of us, because it'll just confirm what we already suspect, is that you live in your mom's basement and you have way too much time on your hands.
Get your film fix. Subscribe to Cinefix.